105.3, 95.3 WDXC. Molly here on this Thursday morning, and very exciting to be here with a room full of ladies in pink. And you guys wear the part. You are all dressed up in pink. And it's exciting because I got to do a little backstory, and then I'm going to introduce our guest here. So, back in October, everyone here at the radio station decided that we wanted to do something. We wanted to do something that was charitable. We wanted to do something that would help those that are survivors of cancer, or those that are in some point of that journey with cancer. We did the Cash for Cancer campaign, and we raised some money. And so then we had the task of seeking some organizations or nonprofits that help people that are going through that. I do have in here the Ladies in Pink Society, which I love your acronym. It's LIPS, and you guys are out of Wayne County, and Dean Stiegel is with me. Now, you are not, most people know you from the Butterfly Foundation. Yes. So, can you tell everybody a little bit about the Ladies in Pink and what you guys do?
All right. Am I close enough?
Now, you can go ahead and scoot up a little bit more. There we go.
Okay, I really need to tell you how it started.
Oh, yes.
Because it's a fun story, and we get a lot of fun out of it. But in March 2005, I was the Relay for Life team coordinator, and I had attended a meeting, and we just did not have very many teams at all. So that night, while trying to sleep, and those of you that have had cancer, gone through chemo, you know that everything has changed. So it was one of those sleepless nights, and I was thinking, surely there's another team out there that we could get. So while I was trying to think of something, I thought, I know a lot of breast cancer survivors, so why can we not have a breast cancer survivor group? Well, by morning, when time to get up, I had already planned the whole meeting. I had thought of a name. I had thought of everything. So I called my sister-in-law, and I said, Ruby, guess what? I have a team for us, for the Relay for Life. And she said, oh, good, what is it? And I said, well, it's a breast cancer awareness group, and the name of it will be the Ladies in Pink Society, and we'll call ourselves LIPS. Well, she died laughing, and she laughed, and she laughed, and I said, okay, so that's probably not a good idea. And she said, oh, I love it. I love it. So that's how we got our start, about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Awesome. Well, sometimes you get inspiration at any time of day,
Right.
And especially like if you're laying there in bed or something, you're like, oh, that'll be a great idea, and it is a great idea. Well, he's got creamer.
I'll bring you coffee. Who all wants coffee?
Show of hands. Who wants coffee?
Okay, bring him here just a second.
Thank you. It's like, here's the creamer. But that's awesome that you came up with this. And then what all have you guys do, or what do you do for cancer
Well,
patients?
we started as a group of breast cancer survivors, just helping those that have breast cancer. Then we realized that there are a lot of people in Wayne County that have other kinds of cancer. So we are a breast cancer awareness group, but we help anyone that has any kind of cancer. And we start, when we hear of someone that has been diagnosed with cancer, we give what we call a hope tote. And it's a canvas bag, and it has the word hope monogrammed on it, and we do it, the hope in the color of the cancer. So, and it's filled with goodies that a person that is going through chemo or radiation can take with them to the treatment center. And then we also do monetary gifts for people that struggling to get back and forth for their treatments. We do give money sometimes for that.
Awesome. And I noticed you guys are always doing different kind of fundraisers.
right.
You have a cookbook out now, I think.
We do.
That is for sale. Saw that.
We do.
If anybody's interested in that, how can they get that?
Our 17th recipe book, yes.
Wow.
Yep. So I have them. We have them in Waynesboro. We have them at People's Bank, Wayne County Bank, and the Old National Bank. And if anyone wanted one, all they need to do is contact me, and I'd be glad to deliver it.
And do you have a dinner coming up?
We do. We do. August the 23rd. It's called the Pink Passion Picnic. And everything's going to be like you're on a picnic, except it will be inside.
Okay.
And we have the Cliftones from Clifton that will be doing the entertainment for us. Tickets are $10.
Awesome. Well,
Oh, yes, and we're having an auction. And Jim Beavers, I'm sure people here in Lawrence County know Jim Beavers. He will be our auctioneer.
awesome. Well, I'm going to give everybody a chance to say hello and tell me give everybody your name.
Betsy Riceman.
Okay.
Violet Taylor. I'm Janelle Davis.
Okay.
I'm Diane Franks.
Okay.
Ruth Brady.
Irma Druid.
Okay. Does anybody want to share what your experience being in this nonprofit and?
Yes, Janelle.
Okay, I will. Back in 2018,
Okay.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Okay.
And very luckily,
Mm.
it was taken care of pretty quickly. I underwent 10 radiation treatments, and then last year I was declared cancer free. Of course, you never are cancer free, I don't think. So anyway, Miss Dean brought me a Hope Tote, and I looked at her and I said, "Oh me, I thought lips was some kind of a diet group or something."
yeah.
And I just really had never gotten into really finding out what it was about. Of course, I'd worked over here in Lawrenceburg for almost 20 years. So at that point in time, I decided that it would be a real good time. And she said, "Well, when you get back on your feet, we'd like for you to join our group." And I've done that, and I've really felt blessed by doing that.
Awesome. Well, I will tell you that someone had actually told us about your group as we were talking about that, and that's how we kind of found out a little bit more about you. What all goes in the totes? A little bit more about the totes. What else?
We have a journal that goes in the tote so that they can keep up with the dates and things. We have, for men, like a handkerchief or a little pair of socks. We put hand cream, lotion. Y'all help me out here. Just
Port pillows.
yeah, port
Okay.
pillows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and hard candies for dry mouth and anything that a person might need going through chemo or radiation. And I actually have brought one if you
Okay,
would like to
yes.
see it. Yes.
I know the people on the radio, but we are live, and we'll be able to show everybody. So it's a nice little size.
Oh, so this is for cervical cancer.
Okay.
And so it's filled with things that a lady could use.
Oh, so we have all sorts of. Can I look this up?
Yes, you can.
Quick?
Yeah.
So we have got everything in here. We've got some Kleenex. I like the little pillow, the little port pillow. So it's a little bit, and I think we can get this on the camera there, and of course a little calendar to keep track. I think it's great that you guys are doing this, and like you said, it's not just for breast cancer.
No.
It's for all kinds of cancer, and that's kind of like when we started this. We did it in October because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, but it was more towards any type of cancer and just trying to get that word out and trying to raise some money and to help some of the groups that are supporting people through that, because I know I've had some people that have gone through it, and I mean there is a lot that they go through, and so any little bit can help, and it's just especially if they're not expecting it.
Yes.
It'll brighten their day. Brighten their day. Now, Dean, you are no stranger to nonprofits, and you were recently awarded back in March, weren't you? Tennessee State, like a volunteer award?
I was.
Very cool. I want to go ahead and touch a little bit about the Butterfly Foundation. You want to tell everybody a little bit about that as well?
Sure. I always love to talk about either LIPS or the Butterfly
Yeah.
Foundation. My granddaughter, Riley, was diagnosed with leukemia, and she passed away when she was 10. So she passed away in September, and people had been so good to us. I had met a man in the grocery store one day, and it was just like he had been waiting for a family member, and he reached in his pocket and pulled out a $100 bill and handed it to me. And after Riley passed away, you know, there was just no doubt that something needed to be done to help the people that were facing life-threatening illnesses with their children, like people had helped us. So she passed away in September. In October, I had the Butterfly Foundation going. So we have given away over $1 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
So-
incredible. And of course, the big thing is you guys do the 5K.
Yes,
And that's
yes.
how many people do you have this year?
Well, we had a lot that had registered, but the
Okay.
weather, a lot of people thought that because it was raining, we would not have the run.
Because I
but-
remember hearing
Yes,
some
yes,
big numbers
yes,
that registered, which
yes,
is awesome
yes,
and amazing.
yes. So, but anyway, that's always a big deal.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell everybody once again if they want to find out any information about LIPS or about
Mm-hmm.
the Butterfly Foundation, how can they do that?
Well, of course, we have a Facebook page, and my number, you know, people can call me anytime about anything. But I live in Waynesboro, 722-5273. So, you know,
And I'd like to tell you, I know we spoke, and Charlotte mentioned that we will be making a donation to LIPS,
Right.
but we're also going to make a donation to the Butterfly Foundation.
Oh.
Yes.
wow.
So we'll take some pictures here in a little bit, and I just want to let all the listeners know, especially if you contributed to Cash for Cancer, that this is the great work that money is going to go to. It's
Well, and we have given away over 800 Hope Totes.
awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep.
Well, hopefully this money can help you give away many
Yes,
more.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we are going to go back to your regular programming. You are listening to WDXC.